Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. I am recording this a little bit earlier in the day, but it is going to be live for noon. The reason why I say that is because don't look at the short-term price action. These prices are most likely going to change a little bit by the time that this does get uploaded. But as we look at Bitcoin right now, 45.7K, it has been an incredible start of the year. Now we really look for the 48K target on Bitcoin, but also let's look at and address XRP, right? So if we look at the 7-day span and we look at even the 24-hour span, altcoins around this space are breaking out. They are doing incredible moves. Now, for those that are looking at XRP, yes, we're only up about 2.8% on the 7-day span. We are up only about almost like 3.30 some percent on the 24-hour span. We are waiting for XRP to do something. And it kind of reminds me of that meme where, they're just poking it with the stick and saying, come on, do something, right? Because as we look at XRP, it has been sitting flat. But one thing that I will love to note in this video is what I put out over on X. I said, don't take time for granted in this market. If you see something going sideways for a bit of time, don't take that opportunity for granted. I've watched altcoins like HBAR, Casper, QNT, XDC, and so many others just grind sideways for weeks on end. The amount of complaining I saw from people who simply don't understand that now is not the time to be complaining was ridiculous. Money has no time for complaining. You need to be getting after it when the getting is good. Soon our time will be here to take our profits off the table and be able to appreciate going against the herd. This year is for winning and for us to finally award ourselves for getting through 2022 and 2023. And the reason why I bring this up is because right now, as we look at the Google trends, look at this. We have not seen the overall retail flood come back into the space. And you can look up multiple terms here. Cryptocurrencies, crypto. Guys, this space has not seen the retail flood come back. For an example, here is crypto. We're starting to see a nice little spike here, but we have not really seen the big move like we even seen back here in February of 2021. It's starting. It's beginning. It kind of reminds me of that time in 2021 where January was starting. And now we're really looking at the market and addressing some of the great opportunities. XRP, if we look at XRP, this is the 1 month time frame. Look at this sideways momentum. Look at the year. Now, I want to talk about this a little bit because XRP has just been going sideways practically. And on the 1 year span since the move in July, it's been nice downtrend, sideways, uptrend a little bit, sideways. We're just waiting for something to happen here. We're waiting for a big break over 80 cents. And I do believe that we will get there. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we will get there. One big thing that I do also want to address is to diversify. Remember, if you have been around in this space for a while, XRP typically moves last in the market. Hell, even during 2021, it was a last mover. A lot of altcoins popped all the way up to April. And this is when XRP topped out. Make sure that you are diversified in this space. But XRP definitely, in my opinion, is going to have a massive run up to catch up to the rest of the market and really make up for its lost time in 2021. We have over here from Crypto Insight UK. If you're an XRP holder, this is the chart you should be paying attention to. XRP and Bitcoin. On the last two occasions where XRP has reached the gray zone versus Bitcoin, and at the same time, the weekly RSI has hit around 33, this has been the bottom for the pairing. From the previous two occasions, we could suggest that XRP may see a 100% rise versus Bitcoin. However, there are occasions where XRP has fallen further versus Bitcoin, so this is not a definite signal. On those occasions when XRP has found its bottom versus Bitcoin, we have seen explosive price actions in this pairing. I personally do not expect we see a break of this XRP versus Bitcoin range unless Bitcoin spikes hard on the ETF news and liquidity floods into the market. If that happens, then strap in. If not, I feel we see an outperformance from alts very soon and maybe a pop in XRP. Remember, historically, XRP moves last and fast. If you see people getting upset with price action, the move is probably getting closer. And yes, this is the crucial thing to note here, because if we look at what has been happening around XRP, there's been so much frustration and FUD, which I have been addressing on the channel for a little bit of time. But remember that yes, XRP does move last and it does move extremely fast when it does start to break out. I will say this, what I'm really looking at with XRP is a possible tap of this level down here going all the way back from June of 2022. We have seen a significant dip below this level, but that was during the lawsuit announcement, and it did take a little bit of time for us to actually break out. But usually anything around this level results in a big pop to the upside. For an example, go back to March of last year now. I'm almost talking about 2023 still being the year, but if we go back to March of 2023, this was where we started to see a little bit of a nice pop in the market. We came back down, retested a little bit of a support zone, kind of tested below it slightly, but for the most part, we held up. And then in July is when we seen a significant move to resistance, which I have outlined on the chart. Now, for the most part, right, if we look at this chart, I do think that we are getting closer and closer to the moment where XRP bottoms on the Bitcoin pairing and sees a significant move in the market. And I also believe that XRP does outperform Bitcoin and many other altcoins in this next big move. And also, big shout out to Anderson because he's actually quoting a post by Ripples in Wales. We do see exactly not to shill, but XRP missed the last bull run thanks to the lawsuit, just an observation. And here we have the last bull run. Do you understand yet? And here we have, do you think XRP is going to shine this bull run? And we have from Steven Arioff, yes, arguably Ripple's legal victory started this bull run. It's catch-up time for the last bull run. And yes, if we look back in time, I mean, technically speaking, even in 2021, we were just ranging. I mean, look at this chart. I mean, guys, this is something that you want to really look into when we just go like this on this chart, because this is the Bitcoin pairing. When we finally break out of this resistance zone, it's game over. This is where we really start to see very big moves for XRP. And it has been, since going all the way back to 2017, 2018, it's been a very long time that XRP has seen a bull run. So we are waiting patiently, and we have been waiting patiently. I still believe that it's going to pay off greatly. Obviously, yes, we are still diversified outside of XRP to make sure that we don't miss out on some incredible gains during this time so that we could add either more to our XRP bag or just make a lot of profit in this bull run. But if we look at XRP, and I did outline this on X, I put out a post regarding this very well chart. And if we look at this chart, guys, check this chart out. This is my personal chart that I've been watching and waiting for a big move off of. So I have 3 circles on this chart. Now, I have a circle of major resistance going all the way back to September of 2018. I also have a circle of major resistance going all the way back to about February of 2021. And even technically January of 2021 as well. And there was some taps in November before, of course, the lawsuit announcement. Now, the reason why I'm circling this area is because this is major resistance. You see what is happening right now on this chart. We have a big break through this after breaking down below it, by the way, testing significant supply zones. And then all of a sudden, boom, we get a nice little spike to about roughly 75 cents. Now we're just ranging sideways here, building out a nice floor. And remember, like I said in the beginning of the video, what I want to see is a break over 80 cents. I actually want to see us close over 80 cents on the daily, which would be very significant for XRP. And you can see why, right? Here's a nice little tap around 80 cents. Here's a nice tap around 80 cents as well. Even, this wick here from January of 2021, again, there's a lot of resistance around this like roughly 79 to like 80 some cent zone. Even the 92 cent zone, technically speaking, which I have been mentioning multiple times, is a big area of interest. But for the most part, we still want to see a very big impulsive move off of this floor. But what I said was, say what you will about XRP, but look at this chart for a second. And I mean, really look at it. We have now turned one of the biggest levels of resistance into support, and we have been just building pressure on it. Until the XRP and Bitcoin pair breaks out, we will most likely range for a bit here. But how can you look at this chart and not be bullish? The floor is already built. We just need to be patient at this moment. And I know we have been patient for a while, but now is not the time to mess this up. 2024 is already shaping up for an incredible year for crypto. And I personally believe this will be the biggest year yet for this industry. Don't fade XRP this close to the real crypto awakening. And when we talk about this, yeah, I do think that with 2024 being here, this is definitely going to be a major year for crypto. I also think that's going to be a major year for XRP. What I personally want to see is just us kind of range here for a little bit of time and then have a big spike to the upside. And we've seen this already before, right? For example, go back in time right before 2017's big move. We had this nice spike to the upside. We came back down, ranged for a little bit of time. And when I say a little bit of time, check how long this time frame was back here. So here's the big spike to the upside. This thing ranged for roughly 207 days, just going sideways. Everyone thought that XRP missed the bull run. All of a sudden, boom, big move to the upside. And we could very well be at that point right here where it does take us about roughly 207 days for XRP to really have a massive move in the market. And that would take us to around roughly May of 2024. That could very well be the case. We don't know. But I still believe that XRP is going to have a massive move in the market. And I do think that we will catch up to the rest of the market and play that game of catch up that everyone has been assuming XRP to do. Everyone has been saying, oh, XRP is not going to make a new all-time high. XRP is not going to do this. XRP is not going to do that. And there's a very small percentage of the market that still believes that XRP is going to wake up in a very big way and shock the rest of the market. I am one of those individuals as well that believes XRP is going to perform very, very well in this next bull run. But also remember, right, 2024 is shaping up to be a major year for crypto with all of the institutions pumping their bags. I see a lot of people waiting on these ETFs. We don't know what these ETFs are going to entail. It could be a major sell-off. It could be a major buy the news. We don't know. But one thing is sure, is that the institutions are here and they're trying to pump the market as much as they can. This is crucial to mention as well, because as the institutions are gearing up for crypto and they're talking about crypto and they are long crypto, you do not want to be the one fading this market right now. January 2024, Goldman Sachs predicts crypto market to explode as regulation of blockchains will mature. Digital assets in 2024 plus tokenization will find a niche in 2024. And this is actual documents from, Goldman Sachs basically mentioning this. And these are big players talking about how institutions will mature digital assets by scaling proprietary blockchains in 2024. Thinks traditional assets will be tokenized before more exotic ones, both of which will have settlements streamlined. Again, the big moves are already here for institutions. They are gearing up for crypto to be a significant piece of their business model. Now, it might take a little bit of time, but they are here and they have been here for a while. And I've been mentioning that on the channel. Everyone has been talking about BlackRock this, BlackRock that. Some of these players like BlackRock have been investing into crypto. For example, BlackRock was one of the biggest investors into FTX, which I've talked about and I've addressed, but they are investing to other major areas as well. And now with, of course, the spot Bitcoin ETF, well, you could assume what that means. But here we have some other big areas. And in another sign that a green light may be forthcoming, companies awaiting approval have regularly met with the SEC officials over the past weeks, discussing their proposals and making adjustments as requested. This is all regarding the spot ETFs. These spot ETFs are kind of crazy to think about because they are gearing up for a major move in the market with these ETFs still waiting in limbo for an approval or not. We don't know what these ETFs are going to entail. Like I said, if they could be a buy the news, sell the news, we don't know. But all we know is that 2024 so far has been incredible. And I do believe that this is only going to continue with more and more institutional and even enterprise grade adoption and focus. But also, I want you all to understand and focus on the fact that, yes, 2024 is the year for regulations to be really focused on, compliance to really be focused on. And XRP being one of the only digital assets in this space to have full-on legal clarity. And I'm not even mentioning Bitcoin because, again, Bitcoin only has legal clarity because they've mentioned it. And when I say they, I mean the regulators. When we talk about XRP, it has been already cleared in courts. It's the law that XRP is a currency. So think about how bullish XRP actually is this year as we have this floor model being built out on the chart. We are waiting for the big moves to happen. We're watching the charts brew, and all we have to do is be patient. As XRP is going sideways and it's still in a major uptrend, look at the year. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys that this is an uptrend. It has been so far a great time for XRP. Obviously, yes, comparing it to other digital assets in the space, the gains are kind of, minuscule, but still, we are waiting for this floor model to break to the upside, and we have seen this in the past. So please be patient. I ask you that. Diversify. If XRP is not doing what you want it to do, diversify. Nobody's forcing you to hold any of these assets. Hell, I don't even care if you hold XRP. I'm just here to tell you guys that at this current moment in time, as we are looking into the charts, as we look at everything that has been happening so far around crypto in just the last 12 months, for an example, it has been an incredible time in the market. And I still believe that this is going to continue this year leading up to these ETF approvals. And hell, we don't know what's going to happen with these ETFs. It could skyrocket the market. We don't know. It's still questionable, but be cautious, be careful, but make sure that you are taking your profits. Make sure that you are paying yourselves. Make sure that you are focused on the fact that right now, as we look into this market, currently speaking, it has been very, very incredible in just the last couple months. And I do think that we have a lot more room to grow, especially as we do look at focus. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.